And now to our nation's capital and a significant ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court today on guns. Justices ruling that the federal government cannot ban so-called bump stocks.
Now, the Trump-era ban was put in place after the deadliest mass shooting in American history. News 15's Rich Edson has a closer look at the High Court's decision.
In the deadliest mass shooting in American history, a lone gunman opened fire on a Las Vegas music festival in 2017, killing 60 people and injuring more than 400. The shooter fired more than 1,000 rounds thanks to devices like these, bump stocks. They substantially increase the firing rate of a semi-automatic weapon. And in Washington today, the Supreme Court, in a 6-3 ruling, said the administration cannot ban them.
This is a huge victory for the NRA and other gun rights groups.
The ATF, under President Trump, banned bump stocks following the Las Vegas shooting, effectively classifying them as machine guns. A Texas gun store owner sued, saying the agency overstepped its authority. Writing for the majority, Justice Clarence Thomas said, quote, "A bump stock is not a machine gun because it does not fire more than one shot by a single function of the trigger, which is how Congress has defined a machine gun since 1934.
This limits the ability of the ATF to adopt broader definitions to accomplish limitations that Congress has not approved.
In her dissent, Justice Sonia Sotomayor said the majority's artificially narrow definition hamstrings the government's efforts to keep machine guns from gunmen like the Las Vegas shooter. The decision leaves any potential ban on bump stocks up to Congress. And on Capitol Hill, there's mixed opinions on how to proceed.
It's a strong statement and still continue to protect sports Second Amendment rights, so I'm glad the court did it.
So the Supreme Court is crippling our ability to combat the epidemic of gun violence.
In a statement, President Biden criticized the Supreme Court for striking down what he called an important gun safety regulation and called on Congress to pass a bump stock ban. In Washington, for News 15, I'm Rich Edson.